As of today, the parents of 628 migrant children separated from their families still have not been found. That latest number cited in a new court filing by the ACLU and the Justice Department. Those families were separated by the Trump administration starting in 2017, even before the 2018 order to prosecute every adult illegally crossing the border was separated from parents, babies, and small children. Now, a newly revealed Justice Department database could help reunite more of those families. ACLU attorney Lee Gerland joins me now for more on this. Good afternoon, Lee. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you say the Trump administration has been withholding this new contact information. What evidence do you have that they were holding on to it, and what made them turn it over now?
So this is standard data that they have had for a while. They want to say it was an oversight. We say they knew we were asking for it for more than a year and it should have been disclosed. I don't think there's really any way for them to get around the fact that they knew we needed this data. What I think motivated them to come forward now was truthfully the global outcry after people found out in this country and all over the world that we still hadn't found the parents of more than 600 families, to the point where it reached the presidential stage, the presidential debate stage, and they came forward and said, oh, would it be helpful for you guys to have more data? And of course we said, yes, that's what we've been asking for more than a year. I mean, because the data we had was largely useless for many, many families.
So what will you be able to do with the database then?
So we unfortunately don't know yet how helpful this new data is going to be, because it may be largely stale at this point since we've been waiting for it for so long. We're hoping that we can find many of the families that are still missing through this database, but we want additional databases, and ultimately there's going to be no easy answer. These databases will help us, but the truth is that the administration separated these families, deported them without their children. Many of them are in hiding, and so there's going to be a lot of hard work ahead, especially given COVID, door-to-door searching for these families. There's no silver bullet, but we intend to find every family.
And we're talking about more than 600 kids, right, that were separated during this policy, and they're still without their parents. So where are all of these children now?
Yes, I want to clarify one thing that I think is important. We have not found the parents of 628 kids, but there are many, many more families that remain separated, because we found hundreds and hundreds of families earlier, but the Trump administration would not let the parent rejoin their child in the United States. So there are many more than the 628 that are separated. The children now, fortunately, are out of detention centers, and they are with relatives, unfortunately, sometimes relatives who they've never met, a distant relative, and some of the children are in foster families. What we would like to see the Biden administration do is allow all the families to come back to the United States, be reunited in the United States, and then be given some legal status, because otherwise they're in danger of being deported. The Trump administration is trying to deport all of these previously separated families, now children and parents, which would create re-separations and send them back to the harm. Given what they've been through, we believe the Biden administration should step in, defer any deportation, provide a path to legalization, and allow these families to live safely here. We also believe that a fund to help these families with medical and other needs is absolutely critical given what they've been through.
Well, we are definitely going to follow the search for these parents and just this ongoing story and what the Biden administration does plan to do. And I'm sure we'll talk more. Lee Gerland with the ACLU, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.